Englishly podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Listen. I'm Mizu.
And I'm Lucas. Hello, everyone. Oh, Mizu, today feels a little special, doesn't it? Like a quiet moment to look back, take a breath, and smile. So tell me, Mizu, how are you feeling today?
Thanks for asking, Lucas. Let me think. I feel calm, thankful, and a little reflective because we're talking about the past year today. What about you, Lucas? How do you feel?
Oh, Mizu, I feel good, really good, relaxed, thoughtful, and curious, because today's topic is simple, but very meaningful. Friends, today we're talking about how to talk about the past year in English.
Oh, wow. Yes, the past year. All the moments, the changes, the small wins, and even the hard days. Just thinking about it makes me pause and smile.
Exactly, Mizu. When we talk about the past year, we talk about what happened, what we learned, what changed, and how we feel now, looking back.
So true, Lucas. And friends, today we'll help you use simple, natural English to talk about the past year easily, like what you did, how you felt, and what kind of year it was for you.
Yes, we'll repeat keywords again and again, use short, clear sentences, and give easy examples step by step. So if you're a beginner, relax. You're in the right place.
That's right. At Go English, learning English should feel comfortable, friendly, and real, like talking with a good friend about your own life.
And friends at home, before we start, a quick reminder. If you enjoy learning English with us, please like this video, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe to the Go English channel.
Yes, yes. Your support really means so much to us. It helps us keep making warm, helpful lessons, just like this one.
All right, Mizu, I'm ready. So if I want to talk about my past year, the good parts, the hard parts, and my feelings, what's the first thing I can say in English?
Great question, Lucas. Friends, stay with us because talking about the past year in English is easier, clearer, and more natural than you think. So, Lucas, when you look back at the past year, what do you notice first?
Oh, wow. Good question, Mizu. Let me pause for a second.
Sure, no rush. Take a breath.
Honestly, the first thing I notice is time. Just time.
Time. Yeah, I feel that too.
I mean, one moment it was January, and then suddenly, boom, the year was almost over. It felt fast. Really, really fast.
Oh, Lucas, same here. January feels close, like yesterday, not last year.
Exactly. I still remember the start of the year. New Year's Day, quiet morning, simple plans, and now it's already a new chapter.
Wow. When you say it like that, it really feels strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes I ask myself, where did the time go?
That question sounds very familiar. So tell me, Lucas, was last year busy for you?
Oh yes, Mizu, very busy. I worked a lot. I moved around a bit, and I spent time with people I care about.
See, that explains it. When life is full of work, plans, people, time moves faster.
So true. Looking back now, I feel like the year was short, but also full.
And friends, that's a great way to talk about the past year in English. You can say it felt fast, you were busy, or your year was full. Simple words, but deep meaning.
So, Mizu, now I'm really curious. Can you tell me about your past year? What was it like for you?
So, I'll share mine now. When I think about my past year, the first word that comes to my mind is change. Change, change, a lot of change.
Oh, change. That sounds important, Mizu. What kind of change?
small changes and big changes. Some were exciting, like trying new things. Some were hard, like letting go of old habits. But all of them taught me something.
Wow, that sounds very real. Did the year feel easy for you?
Not always, Lucas. Some days felt light and happy. Other days felt slow, heavy, and a little confusing. But that's life, right?
Yes, totally. So, how do you feel now, looking back?
I feel thankful. Thankful for the good days, and even thankful for the hard ones, because they helped me grow. Slowly, quietly.
Oh, Mizu, I like that. Grow slowly. That sounds peaceful.
Yeah, last year didn't need to be perfect. It just needed to be real. And it was real for me.
Friends, listen to how Mizu talks about her past year. She uses simple words, change, hard, good, thankful. But the feeling is deep.
Exactly. When you talk about your past year in English, you don't need big, difficult words. Just speak honestly, slowly, and from your heart. All right. So now it's your turn, Lucas. We've heard my story, and I'm really curious. How was the past year for you?
Ooh, that's a good question, Mizu. Let me think for a moment.
Take your time. I'm listening.
Okay. I think my past year was quiet, but also full. Not loud, not dramatic, but full in a soft way.
Oh, that sounds nice. What do you mean by full?
Well, I didn't do anything huge, no big changes, but I spent more time thinking, slowing down, and listening to myself. And wow, that was new for me.
Ah, slowing down is not easy.
Haha, not easy at all, Mizu. At first, it felt strange.
I felt uncomfortable, bored, even a little lost. But then, I started to enjoy the quiet.
Wow, that's very real.
Yeah. Looking back now, I feel proud. Not because I did a lot, but because I learned how to be calm, how to rest, how to be okay with less.
Oh, Lucas, that's beautiful. So, how do you feel about the year now?
I feel thankful. Thankful for the slow days, the simple moments, and even the confusing ones. They all helped me grow. Gently.
Friends, listen to Lucas's words. Simple words like quiet, full, slow, thankful. But the feeling is deep and real.
Exactly. When you talk about your past year in English, you don't need long stories. Just be honest. Just be you. All right, Mizu. Now let's do something practical and useful, and use our grammar, the past simple, to talk about what we actually did last year.
Oh, okay. Sounds good, Lucas.
Let's keep it simple. Just one clear thing. What is one thing you did last year that you remember well?
Okay. Last year, I started a new daily routine for myself.
Oh, a routine? Tell me more.
Yes. I woke up earlier, I spent quiet time in the morning, and I wrote my thoughts in a notebook every day.
Wow, that sounds calm and intentional.
It was. I didn't travel far or do something big, but I changed how I spent my mornings, and that changed how I felt during the year.
Ah, I like that. Simple action, big feeling.
Exactly. So I can say, last year I started a new routine, and that's past simple.
Perfect example, Mizu. Clear, natural, and real. So now what about me?
Yes, Lucas, your turn. What is one thing you did last year?
Okay, last year I learned how to slow down.
Oh, wow. Learned how to slow down.
Yes, I worked less at night, I took more walks, and I said no to things I didn't need.
That's a great sentence for learners. Last year, I worked less, I walked more, and I rested.
Exactly. Past simple is not just grammar, it's your real life story.
Friends, listen carefully. You don't need a big trip or a big event. Just think about one real thing you did last year.
And then say it simply. Last year, I started. Last year, I learned. Last year, I changed.
You know, Lucas, listening to what you shared about last year makes me think of something else. Not work, not routines, but those small things we choose just for ourselves. So tell me, Lucas, did you discover any new hobbies last year?
Oh, yes, actually I did.
Really? Oh, wow, now I'm curious. What was it?
Last year, I started learning the saxophone. It was challenging, but exciting.
Oh, wow, the saxophone? That sounds very cool, Lucas. I didn't expect that.
Me neither. At first, it was really hard. My fingers felt awkward and my sound was not very good.
Mm-hmm. That sounds very real. So how did you start learning?
I practiced at home, I watched simple videos online, and I played a little bit every week, slowly.
Ah, I like that. Slow practice.
Yes, it was difficult at first, but wow, every small improvement felt exciting.
That's a great example for learners. You can say, last year I started learning something new, and then talk about how it felt.
Exactly. A new hobby doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs patience.
And actually, Lucas, last year I also started a new hobby for myself.
Oh, really? Now it's my turn to be curious. What did you start, Mizu?
Last year, I started journaling in English, just a few lines a day, writing my thoughts and feelings.
Wow, that sounds peaceful.
Yes, it helped me slow down, reflect, and connect with my past year more deeply.
That's beautiful, Mizu. Two different hobbies, but the same feeling. Learning, slowing down, and growing.
Exactly. Friends, when you talk about your past year in English, you can share a new hobby, big or small, and say how it made you feel.
Simple words, real life, real stories.
I really like these stories, Lucas, because they show something important. We didn't just talk about grammar, we talked about real things we did last year.
Exactly, Mizu. We talked about actions that are finished. I practiced the saxophone. You started journaling. Those things happened in the past.
Yes, the year is over, those moments are done, so we use the past simple to talk about them clearly.
Right. When the time is finished, we say things like, I started, I practiced, I learned. Simple and clean.
Friends, this is how English connects to your life. Grammar helps you tell your story.
But Mizu, our story doesn't stop there, because we also have another tense, the present perfect.
Ah, yes, the present perfect. This tense connects the past to how we feel now.
Exactly. We use it to talk about life experience, things that started before and still matter today.
For example, I can say, I have learned to slow down, because that learning from last year is still part of me now.
Oh, wow, that's a great example. I can say, I have learned to enjoy music, because learning the saxophone changed how I feel today.
Yes, the action happened in the past, but the feeling is still here.
I can also say, I have grown more patient this year, not just because of music, but because of life.
Me too. I have met many wonderful people, and we have shared many honest conversations together.
Yes, we have recorded many episodes, and we have helped many learners feel more confident.
That part makes me smile. I feel proud when I think about that.
Oh, me too, Mizu. That's the best kind of progress.
So, friends, when we talk about our past year and how it still matters now, we often say things like, I have learned a lot, I have changed, or I have grown.
Yes, we don't focus on the exact time. We focus on the experience,
how the past connects to who we are today.
For example, I can say, I have learned to slow down because that lesson is still with me now.
And I can say, I have learned the saxophone, not because I finished it, but because it's still part of my life.
That's the feeling of the present perfect. The past is not gone. It's still here with us.
So when you speak, try simple sentences like, I have learned, I have met, I have become.
Speak slowly, speak honestly, and talk about what still matters to you now.
That's how English sounds real, warm, and natural.
And when we talk about what we have learned and experienced, there is one more important thing to notice: how those experiences have changed us.
Changes. Yes, that's a big word. So tell me, Mizu, how have you changed?
Oh, good question, Lucas. I think I have become calmer.
Calmer. Wow, that's a meaningful change.
Yes. Last year, I felt stressed quite often, but this year I have focused more on my body and my breath.
Oh? What did you do?
I have practiced yoga regularly, not every day, but enough to feel the difference.
Ah, I've heard yoga really helps with stress.
It does. I have practiced yoga for several months now, and I feel more balanced and peaceful.
So you didn't just change your routine, you have changed how you feel inside.
Exactly. Small habits, big changes.
Listening to how we've changed, Mizu, it makes me think about something deeper. Not just what we did, but what the past year has taught us.
Oh, yes. When I look back now, I don't just see events, I see lessons.
So tell me, Mizu, what is one lesson you learned last year?
I think the biggest lesson for me is that I don't need to rush. I have learned that slowing down helps me feel clearer and happier.
Wow, that connects so well with your journaling and yoga.
Yes, I used to think being busy meant being productive, but last year I learned that calm moments are just as important.
Ah, that's a powerful lesson.
What about you, Lucas? What has the past year taught you?
For me, I have learned that progress can be slow and still meaningful.
Oh, like learning the saxophone.
Exactly. At first, I wanted to be good quickly, but the saxophone taught me patience. Small practice, small steps, real growth.
That's beautiful. Different lessons, but the same idea.
Yes, the past year has taught me to enjoy the process, not just the result.
Friends, when you talk about your past year in English, try this question. What did I learn?
You can answer simply, I learned to slow down, or I learned to be patient.
Simple words. Honest lessons.
And those lessons stay with you, even as a new year begins. Before we fully step into the new year, Mizu, I think there's one more thing worth talking about. The work we've done and what we've achieved together.
Oh, yes. When I look back now, I feel thankful for our work this year. Not just busy, but meaningful.
Exactly. We didn't just work more, we worked with purpose.
For me, one big achievement is that we have stayed consistent. We have shown up, recorded lessons, and shared real conversations.
Wow, yes. We've created many episodes, and we have helped learners feel less afraid of English.
That part really matters to me, knowing that our work has supported people on their learning journey.
Me too. I feel proud because our work wasn't perfect, but it was honest.
And through this work, I have grown more confident, not just as a host, but as a communicator.
Same here. I have learned how to explain ideas more simply and speak more clearly.
So when we talk about work achievements, it's not only numbers or results, it's growth.
Yes, growth in skills, confidence, and connection with others.
Friends, when you talk about your past year at work, you can say things like, I have learned a lot, or I have become more confident.
Simple sentences, real achievements.
And those achievements become a strong foundation as we move into the new year. After everything we've talked about, the stories, the changes, and the lessons, it feels natural to gently close the old year.
Yes, not to rush forward, but to pause, look back, and say thank you to the year we've lived.
For me, closing the year means keeping the calm I've found, the quiet moments, the journaling, and the feeling of balance.
And for me, it means continuing what I've started, playing the saxophone, practicing patience, and enjoying slow progress.
So we don't forget the past year. We carry it with us.
Exactly. The past year has shaped us, and the new year is a chance to keep growing, one small step at a time.
Friends, as you move into the new year, you can ask yourself simple questions. What have I learned? And what do I want to keep?
You don't need big plans or big promises, just honesty and kindness toward yourself.
We hope this lesson helps you talk about your past year in English and also reflect on your own life. You know, Lucas, when people talk about the past year, they often think they need big stories or special events.
Yeah, like travel, success, or something dramatic.
But in real life, talking about the past year is often about small moments, feelings, and changes.
Exactly. Simple words, real life.
Okay, before we finish, let's slow down a little and review some of the words we've used today.
Nothing difficult, just natural vocabulary you can use to talk about your own past year. One important word is reflect.
To reflect means to look back and think quietly about your experiences.
Not to judge, just to understand.
Another key word is change.
Change can be big or small. A new habit, a new feeling, or a new way of thinking.
Like becoming calmer or more patient.
We also talked a lot about lessons.
A lesson is something the past year has taught you, even from hard moments. Growth is another great word.
Growth doesn't always mean success. It means becoming a little better over time.
We used the word calm many times.
Calm means feeling peaceful, not rushed, not stressed. Routine is also important.
A routine is something you do regularly, like journaling, yoga, or practicing music. Another useful word is patient.
Patient means you can wait. You don't rush progress.
Very important when learning something new, like the saxophone.
Progress is a favorite word of mine.
Progress means moving forward, even slowly. We also use the word experience.
Experience means something you have lived, not just something you know. And finally, the word proud.
Proud means feeling good about what you've done or how you've grown.
Not perfect, just honest.
Friends, try using these words to talk about your own past year.
Simple vocabulary, real feelings, real English.
That's the Go English way.
All right, friends, before we say goodbye, we really want to hear from you.
Yes, this is your turn now. Let's practice together, slowly and naturally.
Here's the first question. When you think about your past year, how would you describe it in one word?
You can comment like this: my past year was, and then add one word. For example, busy, calm, challenging, or meaningful.
And if you want to share a little more, here's another question. What is one thing you learned last year?
You can write, last year I learned, or I have learned. Both are great.
And one more, a very simple one. Did you start anything new last year?
You can say, last year I started, maybe a habit, a hobby, or a new way of thinking.
Don't worry about perfect English. Short sentences are perfect.
Yes, we read your comments, and we learn with you.
So take a moment. Think about your past year and share your story with us.
We're excited to hear from you.
All right, friends, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for spending this quiet, meaningful moment with us.
Yes, we talked about the past year, the lessons, the changes, and the small things that helped us grow.
If this lesson made you pause, reflect, or feel a little calmer, please give this video a like. It really helps our channel.
And if you know someone who's learning English and needs gentle, real conversations like this, feel free to share this video with them.
And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Go English channel.
We're here every week with warm conversations, simple English, and real-life stories.
Learning English doesn't have to be stressful. It can be slow, kind, and enjoyable.
So take a breath, be proud of your progress, and keep going.
We'll see you in the next Go English lesson.
Bye for now, friends.